Aries, hello, hope that you're doing good. Welcome to this is your weekend love reading for the general sign of Aries, okay? And let's see what's happening. So I was preparing for this reading, and I asked sources, always do, what cards am I going to use for this reading, and 5 decks came out. So it's definitely interesting. All right, I've done a number of the readings already, and now we're going to do yours. Also, if for all of you that always support me, come to my channel, I'd like to say thank you very much. I really, really appreciate that. I do apologize. I'm just gonna... Sorry about that. So for all of you that always join me, thank you so much for that. If it's your first time here, I'd like to welcome you to the channel. My name is Adrian. I'm an intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness. I also do spiritual regression hypnosis. There's a link down below for that. There's a link for my newsletter down below you can check out. And it's all done. My social media, my graphic design is done by my incredible friend, and you can check out down below, AC Digital Marketing Solutions. Okay. Also, another offer that I have for you this week, which I'm so excited about, is this is a prayer box, or it's called a prayer box, and it's made by a friend of mine, Lila Weaver. And so if you've got any desire inside your heart, it doesn't just have to be love. If you've got any sort of desire inside your heart that you maybe need some prayer for, then once you've got a clarity inside your heart, you're more than welcome to comment down below, either with your name, or you can just write "add me," and I'm going to keep you there until the end of August. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. So remember, this is a general reading for love for the sign of Aries. If you don't know your chart, what you can do is, I'm going to put a link down below in the description. I'm not working for this company or with this company. They're just very accurate, so that's why I'm putting the link in down below, where you can check out what you obviously know your sun sign, because you're in Aries. That is your sun sign, your zodiac sign. You can check out your moon sign, which is your emotions, your ascending, which is your rising, your communication, and your which is your Mercury, and your Venus for love. And if you know those, then you can look at all the other readings as well, and then get a comprehensive message together there for you. Also, of course, let's just get this all done for you. I'm using the Good Tarot for tarot cards for you. Of course, there's almost 8 billion people on this planet, so you may want to consider personal readings as well, if you want to specifically focus on your energy. Your card came out in the reverse. The first card came out in reverse. Okay, so we're going to look at the recent past. We're going to look at where you presently are. What are the lessons that brought you to this recent past, and how is this all leading you going forward? Okay. So some of you had some major disappointment, and it could have involved quite a bit of money. You got the 10 of Earth, which is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse for your recent past. So some of you could have suffered some substantial, monetary loss over there. And where you currently are at the moment with the 4 of Fire, which is the 4 of emotions, of Wands, you're sort of balancing this, like a rebalance that's taking place. Some of you almost had to go into almost like that quiet place inside, and this is where you are right now, where it's almost like let's use an example. Say you maybe, I don't know, goodness forbid, but you're locked up somewhere, you can't go somewhere, you feel very trapped somewhere, and there's nothing pretty about it. You maybe got there in winter, and now you kind of got into that space where you started to look for prettier things, sort of beauty within the moment, and it's sort of becoming spring now. So the barks are not so empty anymore, and it seems like there is there's hope for you, that things may actually change. All right. And so spring is starting to come, the flowers are starting to come, things are starting to look up for you. Okay. With the 3 of Air, this is from where you're going forward. A lot of that heartache that you had in the past, a lot of that sort of misfortune that you had in the past, that loss of materialistic loss that you could have had in the past, for many of you, you are beginning to see the reason behind all of that. Okay, you're beginning to see the reason behind all of that. Why is this giving me worries? I'm sorry, guys. I really, really, really am. I really, really apologize. If any of you ever want to take any sort of sample of me now, you've got my fingerprints. And so overall energy, though, the King of Earth, which is once. Sorry. Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what is happening over here. Sorry, I didn't tell you the King of Earth, which is Pentacles. Let's see what's happening over here, because there was a situation in the past and that has somehow been rectified. I want to clarify that for you to see what the message was there with the angel prayers from Carl Gray Oracle cards. What is the sort of message there? What was the reason there? What was going on there? Okay, what is the reason why that situation had to come to pass for many of you? There was quite some sort of substantial loss. You know, it could be that you lost out on a deal, job, I don't know, for some of you, it could have been quite large, you know, lost your car, lost your house, and you felt like your dreams were really, really shattered. Archangel Gabriel, which is the angel sort of like intuition, it says, speak your truth. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me speak with integrity. So it seems like some of you were actually quite caught up in your life. And there was sort of like a hesitation that you didn't want to move on from where you were. And sometimes we get that in life, you know, so you feel so sort of good where you are that you don't want to move away from where you are. But then sometimes that is the exact thing that's actually, you know, keeping us stuck and preventing us from moving forward, because sometimes, you know, this can, a lot of times it stems from fear that you don't want to step forward. And what is then supposed to have been a temporary wonderful blessing, when you decide to stay there, you can have the experience of actually becoming stuck where you are at, and then your blessing is no longer a blessing. All right, so you had to step away from something. And I feel that in a sense you were kind of feeling stuck yourself as well. Like it's like for many of you, you had a good life, but there was a lot of problems in that life. All right, and you actually wanted to get out of it. And of course, these things don't just happen by default. There's not just some force up there that says, whose life can I mess up today? Okay, let's start with Aries. You know, just because you're the first house in the zodiac doesn't mean that trouble has to start with you. You know, you are all about new beginnings by default, really. So I might have had a rocky start there, but I feel that there might have been a love there that was waiting for you, and you were maybe so focused on the materialistic in some senses because, you know, it felt good and it felt like secure and stable. And for some of you, you didn't really feel like there was love out there anymore. And so life had to shake you up a little bit, okay? Let's look at the Four of Fire when using the Moonology cards for that. This one is sticking out. What is this? This is where you currently are. Waning moon, what do you need to release? Okay, so this is again what we're speaking about, this balance where you are at the moment. You know, that analogy we were speaking, almost like if you feel kind of trapped where you are, but you're beginning to see, oh, there is beauty here, there's new plants, you know, there's spring coming, there's hope coming through the door here for you. And you're beginning to see what are the things that are holding you back from actually experiencing what it is that you'd like to experience. So beautiful. Okay, then let's look at this Three of Air, this Three of Swords going forward. They say show them the cards. I'm showing you the card. Let's see what this is all about, because this is where we go through very difficult periods that at the time actually felt, you know, that it would break us. So that past situation there really felt that it would break you, but you're beginning to see going forward why that was actually so necessary, because you are going from, you know, from 10 of Earth, the 10 of Pentacles, to the King of Pentacles, which is the overall energy. So you thought you had it all, but you didn't actually have it all. You were about to get it all. Okay, and this is in love, but this is also in life, which is wonderful because it's always about the energy. Okay, let's see. Well, surrender to the journey, release control. All right, they want to let you know that they got you. Spirit want to let you know that it's got you, that that you are safe, that you are protected, that you are divinely protected. You know, you are not alone. And then let's look at the guardian angel reading cards. We're clarifying this King of Earth, this overall energy, because here is definite abundance heading your way. Definite abundance heading your way in love, but really in all other aspects of life as well. And it's almost like, you know, I'm looking at this card and it's got such a sort of cheeky look. It's like literally looking up at me the whole time. This Archangel Gabriel from the past, that you sort of had a feeling, but for some of you, it's like you didn't want to trust your gut. And it's almost like the angel saying, you look out. Things are about to get good for you. You know, things are about to get good for you. So for some of you, you think this was the end of the road. And it is the end of the road. It's the end of a difficult road. And you're getting into a nice, beautiful road now. Okay. Let's see. Angel of Adventure. You see it? There's a whole new path in life that is opening for you. There's a whole new path in life that is opening for you. And I foresee it being very, very good. So, you know, it seems like the best is most certainly yet to come for you. Honoring that adventurous spirit that you have, or sometimes, you know, liking to have new things and new beginnings. So if I were you, I would look out for that. Fantastic. Okay. So I'd like to thank you so much, Aries, for your time, for your energy, your love, and your light. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you might want to consider subscribing. There's a reading coming out for you every week. And I'll see you on whichever video of mine you decide to watch next. Namaste.